Greetings, Taurus and Taurus Rising. Welcome to your March 2015 Runescope with me. My name is Amanda. As always, just a quick reminder to check out the video for your rising sign as well. If you know it, that can give you some more information or clarification on anything brought up in this very general sun sign reading. Of course, if you would like something very specific and only for you, with messages only for you and not the thousands and thousands of other Taurians and Taurus risings watching this video, then just contact me at the email address in this video or below this video to set up an appointment. I do consultations on Skype. It's $65 for a 30-minute session. And do be patient. It can take a few days for me to get back to you. It just depends on how many people are ahead of you. But I do promise I will get back to you as soon as I get them all scheduled. But let's jump in for March 2015 and see what you guys are going to be up to. I apologize if you can hear the radio outside. It's been very loud in the hood today, but then you're probably used to that if you've been watching my videos for any amount of time. I live in the burbs. You would think that it would be quiet. Alas, no. The noisiest neighbors on the planet. Okay. All right, what do we got here, Taurus? Your focus for March. A lot of you may be dealing with a child who is going through a bit of an emotional time with the Page of Cups in reverse. This is normally a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer, but doesn't have to be, but it could just be someone with those traits. This is normally a pretty young child. We're usually talking like preteens or younger. So, or this could just be someone older acting like a baby. But for most of you, I do think it's going to be, you know, your child. And maybe they're having emotional issues. Maybe you're trying to figure out what's wrong. Maybe they're acting out bursts of anger or just being upset, crying a lot, that sort of thing. So a lot of you may be concerned about this. You may be trying to figure out either what's causing this or, you know, trying to rectify the situation in some way. Now, for a lot of you, this may have to do with this child having to go see someone they don't want to go see or spend time with. So if you're divorced, maybe it's, I don't want to go see dad. I don't want to go to mom's, I don't want to go back to mom's house. You may be, you know, maybe they get very upset whenever they have to leave one parent to go back home to another. And this is causing some issues. Some of you, I feel like you'll be discussing this, exchanging messages, and you may just take offense at advice someone's offering you because you do have a couple of runes here that would indicate, you know what, I'm done with this. I don't need your parenting advice. And you know, it is a sensitive topic, but maybe somebody's been through something similar, or maybe it's somebody who doesn't have any children, which would be offensive. So, I mean, it'll be different for all of you, but yeah, you may just be getting communication regarding a child that is, you know, it upsets you, maybe the tone or the way it's delivered. And that may cause you to just kind of, you know, get into an argument with someone or be like, I'm not speaking to you anymore. Now, a lot of you, I think it's just going to be arguments with this child. I mean, maybe they are, you know, not listening to you, acting out, misbehaving. And you may be just, you know, over it. You may be like, you're going to go stay with your dad or for a while, or you're going to go stay with your mom for a while. I need a break. And maybe you do, Taurus. I mean, there's nothing wrong with admitting that. It doesn't make you a bad parent. You know, maybe you do just need a break from each other. Maybe this is just a phase. Maybe this child does need time with their other parent or with their grandparents or with somebody else whose approach is different and who maybe you guys are just rubbing each other the wrong way in March. Now, this does not have to be a child. For some of you, maybe this is your intuition. You know, sometimes this is a spirit helper or our intuition coming into play here. And you may be your intuition may be telling you to leave a situation, leave a job, leave a relationship, and you may be pushing it down. You may be like, I don't want to hear that right now. I can't do that right now. So yeah, for some of you, maybe you're just trying to ignore your intuition about a situation that has maybe run its course. A situation, a relationship, or something that it's time to jump ship here. And so a lot of you, maybe that may be the way this works for you. Help that's going to be available to you in March, Taurus, has to do with people that kind of haven't supported you or haven't had your best interest at heart are going to no longer kind of figure into your world. So, you know, and for some of you, maybe this is on the job, maybe this is career-wise, and maybe you feel like you're opposed by other people, or people are talking about you behind your back, or they're trying to get you in trouble, trying to get you fired. So, I mean, I feel like if that's the way this situation is playing out, you're going to have another opportunity. You're going to get a chance to move out of that situation. Or maybe somebody who's trying to get you in trouble, talking bad about you on the job or within the family, the group dynamic, because this is the rune of the group. In reverse, it means people trying to cause you trouble. Whoever it is that's doing that, they're going to get in trouble. Maybe they're going to get fired or lose their job for trying to pass something off on you that is not your fault. You know, blame you for things that are going wrong, or you know, lying about you, saying that you said things that you didn't. Some of you may just be turning a situation in which someone is using you to your advantage. And I do feel like for a lot of you, this is on the work front. But again, it could be within your group dynamic, within a family dynamic. I mean, if this is a friend dynamic, I don't, you know, these are frenemies. These are not true friends. Definitely not. But, you know, I feel like if someone is using you, you're going to be aware of it, some of you, and you're going to turn it to your advantage and get them in trouble. Get them ousted. Do to them what they're trying to do to you. So, Taurus, I mean, you are going to have, Spirit's going to have your back here. And, yeah, definitely. Maybe you feel kind of left out of a group. And I feel like if you do feel that way, especially on the job, be glad you're left out of this group, because these are not good people. These are not good people. There's a new opportunity going to be coming in for you with the world reversed. There may just be a bit of a delay around that. It may not come in March, but I do feel like you're taking steps towards that. So again, if you're like, oh gosh, I can't leave this situation yet, it's coming. It's coming for those of you who want to leave this job, or want to leave this relationship, or want to leave this maybe you're living with your family and it's just constant arguing and, you know, friction. You know, maybe you're living with your parents, or you had to move back in with them or something, and it's just it's a struggle. But yeah, I do feel like it will soon be time to move forward. March may be a month where you just have to kind of be the soldier and muddle through, but you can do that, because I do think that the ability to change your situation, victory is coming, but probably April or May for that. And that's the problem in March, is that some of you just may feel like you're kind of stuck, and you may be questioning, maybe I'm on the wrong road, and you know, maybe some of you are. Again, it can always, you're all different. So I have to kind of tell you what I'm seeing here, but yeah, you may just feel like you're on the wrong road. I don't think all of you are, though. But definitely let your intuition in. Don't be shoving it down when it's saying, hey, you need to be making plans to get out of here. You need to be doing this, and, you know, definitely turn that around. Remember, none of this is set in stone. If you don't like something, change it. These are warnings so that you know ahead of time, okay, I'm not going to get stuck on that. I'm going to flip the switch on that one and turn it around. Now, some of you may be dealing with a Queen of Cups. This is normally a water sign, Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Now, she's coming up in the upright. So that tells me that her intentions are good, but she may just be not thinking things through. She may have a case of the rose-colored glasses. She may be repeating a mistake that she already made. So this could be a friend, a relative. If you have a rising water sign, again, this could be you. Make sure you're not the person that's repeating, going down a path you've already been down, or making it, you know, making the same mistake again. Because I feel like, you know, a big change is coming. So there's no need to go back down an old road, because a new path is coming, and that's the one that you need to aim for. But no, some of you may be helping someone, or just kind of being there for someone, and you may be advising this person against doing whatever she's doing, and she just continuously, you know, is determined to go down this road, to go back with this person who was bad for her, to go back to this job that she always complained about. And, you know, for some of you, this may be, you know, the Page of Cups reversed and the Queen of Cups could be the same person. And you may be advising her very strongly, no, you don't want to do that again. Remember what happened last time? I do want to mention also, Taurus, you do have a lot of runes in reverse. And you have the Chariot card here. You have a lot of travel runes in reverse. So, I mean, it could mean that you're getting a new car in March, a lot of you. And it could be because one has some problems. The one you have has some problems. Or maybe it already has and you're just like planning to buy a new car. Take someone with you if you're going to buy a car. You know, not that you don't have good business sense, but it's always good to just kind of have someone. Maybe this is, you know, maybe you take this Queen of Cups and she's like, oh, you know, no help. She's like, oh yes, that's wonderful. And she's going to pay sticker or whatever. She would probably not be the best person to take with you if you need to negotiate on a large ticket item or a large purchase. So, I mean, that could be all this is for some of you. But there is a victory coming up for you in either a big ticket purchase like that. You will be very happy with this, and I do think that you will be able to negotiate something, some sort of deal. You will be able to get a loan. It may take some shopping around. Maybe that's all the frustration. Oh, I got to shop around. I got to find a loan. I got to find the best rate. You know, you may get rejected for at one bank, and then so you have to go around to another. That may be what this just kind of, you know, frustration is in March, but it's going to pay off with the Chariot. There's a victory, you know, and movement, travel. So maybe it's you had a trip planned and now the car's gone, you know, bad, and you're like, oh gosh, how am I going to get where I need to go? So you may be in a bit of a rush, but you know, that's okay. It is going to work out for the best with this rune here. Now, some of you may be jumping into easing into a new partnership, but there may be something blocked as far as the commitment or level of commitment. So maybe you want more than this other person wants, or this other person wants more than you want right now. Maybe you're not sure what you want, because we have Gifu and it's in the blocked position. It's not upright or reversed, but it's in the blocked position. So that means maybe you're not sure what you want from a new partner. Maybe you're just coming out of something. Maybe you are not yet out of something. You're just deciding, or trying to avoid leaving a situation that you know maybe is inevitably headed that way. And maybe somebody new comes on the scene in March and you're like, well, I can't give you a commitment. I'm not free, or I'm not ready, or I don't know what I want. But the good news is, though, even if you're not sure yet, Taurus, you're going to have time to think about it. It's still going to feel good, though, to be wanted, or to have someone that you want. There's some healing that starts in March. It's kind of like the sooner the disruption happens, the sooner that you leave all of this, the sooner you can get to the healing, which is what the Star card talks about. And the sooner you can see the truth, face the truth, the sooner you can start moving on from it and moving ahead. Kind of the gist that I'm getting in March is that, you know, the longer you put this off, the more kind of, you know, the universe may step in and get you out of it you know, instead of you kind of taking steps to do it, the universe may step in and say, no, you're taking too long. Psh, you need to be on this path. They may pick you up and move you over where you need to be. But the sooner you do that, the sooner you can get to the good stuff. The sooner you can get to the healing and growing and the joy of newness and new beginnings. For some of you, if you've been on a path to being in the spotlight in some way, if you have to give a presentation, or if you are teaching a class, or if you are in front of the public in some way, it's almost like it could come as a shock. And I mean, this could be something as simple as you're at a wedding and then suddenly somebody hands a microphone to you and expects you to say, give a toast or something to the bride and groom. But I mean, whatever it is, you're gonna do very well, even if at first you're like unprepared. But yeah, there may be something that comes out of nowhere that is a little daunting, or you're a little nervous about it, but it's actually a wonderful opportunity, and it's actually gonna be, you're really gonna shine. You're really gonna, deliver. And something very touching, and you're going to impress a lot of people with whatever it is that you say or do in front of a crowd. So yeah, those of you who are in the entertainment business, there may be a really great opportunity for you that comes in March, and it may just come out of nowhere. Again, with Hagel, that is the rune of elemental disruption, but it can be disruption for good, disruption for bad. It just means it's shocking. You weren't expecting it, but it turns out to be quite lovely and wonderful. So Taurus, whatever this is, I mean, I do see a lot of good coming out of a situation, and you're getting ready to move out of something that is yesterday's news. It's time to focus on the future. Definitely make your wishes in March. Take steps to make your life what you wish it to be in March. Because you got to get it in your head before you can pursue it, before you can make the changes necessary to get you what you want. So that is what I see, Taurus. I do wish you good luck with that, and I'll see you back here in April.